First, let's meet the starting lineup for Team Manitoba. Starting in goal, number 48, Danica Avro. Starting on defense, number 96, Annika Sobering. Starting on defense, number 2, Danica Wilson. Starting at forward, number 55, Casey O'Brien. Starting at forward, number 20, Ava Rubina. And starting at center, number 8, Sophie Wazawashizmi. And now let's welcome on the rest of the Manitoba All-Stars. They are coached by Addie Miles Abbott and Alicia Cowson. Now the starting lineup for your Wayne Warriors. Starting in goal, number 1, Emily Hussman. Starting on defense, number 22, Monica Mary. Starting on defense, number 16, Nadia Nadal. Starting at forward, number 14, Haley Hansbarger. Starting at forward, number 8, Nora Shea. And starting at center, number 27, Maria Schilling. Now let's welcome up the rest of the Wayne Warriors. They're coached by Danny Smith and St. Stanley. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll now ask that you please stand as you are able as we honor both countries with our national anthems.
Well, a rousing start this morning from Schwann Super Rink. Final day of the North American Female Elite Showcase. Jeff Pappas, my name, and I'll have the call of our first game here on sheet number 5, the home of the Bethel Royals. It's the U13 championship game. To your left on your screen, the Manitoba All-Stars breaking their huddle. And to the right, the Wade Warriors earn the right to face Manitoba here in the title game. Goaltenders, Danica Averill to our left for Manitoba, and Emily Hosman to our right for Warriors. The scoreboard is not operational at the present time, so they're going to keep the official time at the scorer's table until they get the clock fixed, and the game is underway, and Manitoba controls. It's played ahead by Casey O'Brien, lost out at the blue line, number 55 for Manitoba. They'll play for it along the wall. Now picked up here by Bria Schilling, 27, feeds it across on the right, and the Warriors break in but lose possession in the far corner. They'll bat it down towards the wall on the far side. Now Manitoba trying to break out. They can't, and the Warriors have 3 in deep. Here's a chance over to the near circle. A shot and a goal. The first goal of the game is scored by Haley Hasbargen of the Wade Warriors, and it's 1-0. That turnover in deep, and the Warriors fortunate. They had 3 players still deep in the zone, so it gave them a 3-on-1 on the turnover, and they made no mistake. Haley Hasbargen scoring with their first shot on goal of the game. And it's 1-0 Warriors.
Warriors goal scored by number 14, Haley Hasbargen. Assisted by number 27, Bria Schilling. Time to goal, 31 seconds.
31 seconds into the game. Hasbargen from Schilling, and the Warriors have a 1-0 lead. Face-off coming up in the Manitoba zone to the left of the goaltender, Danica Averill. Puck down. And going back for it. Bringing it across, Tegan Walker to the near side for Manitoba. Comes to the blue line, and now finally they do break out, and they have a 2-on-1 with a trailer, and over the line they come. Peyton Chornley, and they can't get a shot away. Off to the far board, Shea Warnick. Back down looking for Chornley in the corner. And we'll head behind the net now. Defender falls. Chornley feeds the right point. Parker, a shot deflected on its way to the goal, and it winds up landing on the outside of the cage. Picked up now by Kelly Paul for Manitoba. Played to the wall, and now the Warriors will slip in there. Michaela Hunt trying to play it out and can't. Now a chance in the middle for Manitoba, and Warnick can't shoot it as it comes over to the near corner. Warnick leaves a drop in the corner for Chornley. And now it's going to come up the wall, and the Warriors will get a chance to break out. They do get to center, and it's played over to the near side wall where Brooklyn Collins has it. They're caught on a change, but they get back in time. The Warriors do. Collins waiting for her teammates to give her some help, but she's stripped of the puck in the interim. And now it comes out to center and played ahead and into the zone. Monica Barris now back out and played ahead into the zone. That's barely onside. Now a play in on the left, and it's thrown forward by Adriana Pape, number 88. Now the puck out to center, and here's a partial break down the wing for the Warriors, and a good back check. Knocks it away there from Nora Shea. Comes to the corner. Shea picks it off, centers it. Going to come right up the slot. Here's a drive right on, and it's taken by Barris. Stop made by Danica Averill. Goes behind the goal. Averill could see that shot all the way and had no trouble with it. Comes to the left point, and Barris can't play it ahead. It's out to neutral, back into the Warriors zone, and Shea turns with it. Feeds over to the far side for Amanda Rosen, number 31. Pass to an open wing, comes out to center. And controlled now by Attica Sobring, 96. Now chopped into the zone by Rosen, who heads for the bench as the Warriors get a change. They lead it 1-0. Now comes to the near side and will head into the Warriors zone. Picked up there on the back check by Hasbargen, who banks it off the wall. And Schilling now will play it on in. Come to the corner and finally ring the net on the far side. Wilson. Rink wide pass. Gets free and comes all the way back into the Warriors zone. It's not going to go far enough for an icing as it's picked up there by Nadeau for the Warriors. Now cleared behind the net. They play to the near wall. Hasbargen chops it forward and they break out. They have 2-on-1 in a trailer. Over the line, it's Schilling. Defense catching up on the back pressure. Schilling centering pass does not connect. And Manitoba comes back out. And now we have a functioning scoreboard. What we don't have is how much time is left in the period. So it's a step in the right direction. Puck comes out to center ice and it's poked ahead there by Schilling for the Warriors over the line. Schilling heading in as they're finishing a change. Now Manitoba plays it down the near side, too far for Paul. And rink wide back into the Wade zone it comes. After it there, Nadeau for the Warriors clears around on the near side. And it trickles on out to center. Players from both teams along the wall going after it. Now it's picked up and played into the zone by Rosen. On the backhand, Rosen takes a shot, hits the outside of the net. Too sharp an angle there. And it comes to the right point, and here's Loveday closing. And there's a shot that doesn't get through. But the Warriors do control, and they clear it to the blue line. Nice passing work there. And it's played down behind the goal by 81 Michaela Hunt. Now to the left point it comes, and they're looking pretty good here. Here's a shot that's blocked off and comes out to center. Manitoba in charge, and here's Thornley losing possession. It's played to the Warriors' blue line, and the Warriors now will pick it up. And this is Maya Popova, number 19, playing it ahead and shooting it on into the zone as the Warriors will get a change. They lead 1-0. They have 5 shots on goal to 1 for Manitoba here in the first period. Now played on into the Warriors zone and it'll go back behind the goal. And cleared up the near wall. And tipped on out to center by Rosen now. Trying to get out of the zone. Warriors having a little more trouble here than they had earlier in the game. Comes to the wall, and we may get a stoppage here as the puck tied up. And now the referee wants them to play it, and they do. And here's Barris playing it ahead. It comes out to center. Now Collins is stripped of the puck, and Collins then bumped the forechecker into the bench area. Now picked up and centered, and it's in between the feet there of Murtico. Gabriela Murtico, number 4 for Wade. Now it comes out to center, and the Warriors have control. They bank off the wall to the near side, and it's Hasbargen trying to play it in and can't. Rink wide, a delayed offside coming, but now the Manitoba All-Stars clear to center, and they play to the wall, but it's going to be turned back there by Regan Brown, number 51. Comes back, and here's Pepe for Manitoba. Over the line, a little toe drag by the defender. Now a flip shot goes over the top of the cage. And behind the net, Popova lost possession. Manitoba in control. They play up the slot. Good pass. Here's a chance, and a blocked shot from Wilson goes over the top. And we get a whistle. The net's come dislodged, and we'll get a face-off. And now we'll see what we got for time here. They're putting 13-13 on the board in the first period. And now play to the Warriors' blue line, 20-minute periods here, which for this age level is unusual, but there's plenty of ice time for everybody today as Wilson plays it around on the half wall. It runs in front of the net, banked off the boards and picked up by O'Brien. At center ice, O'Brien heads in with a player breaking for the slot. Shot, and they score! Casey O'Brien from the wing beats the goaltender Emily Hosman to the short side, and Manitoba has tied the game. And the time of the goal, 7:12 of the opening period. And we are tied up at 1. Face-off is controlled by the Warriors at the blue line, and it comes on out to center. And it's played on into the zone by Walker. Now they come in 2-on-1, and a centering pass is broken up. Sobering assisting on the goal by O'Brien. Now Manitoba coming back in. That's a worrisome fall in against the boards there for Kelly Paul. Now it comes in front of the net, and the Warriors are able to pick it up and carry on out to center. Pass ahead for Karsh. Over the Manitoba line, Karsh tried to return it in front for Nora Shea. That didn't work out. Now the puck loose in the Manitoba zone, backhanded off towards the wall, picked up there by Holbrook and play, but not out. Now centering pass intercepted by Parker. And here comes Manitoba back down the near wing. Paul tries to cut to the slot and is 1 against 4 as they were changing lines. Now played to center. A pass is intercepted from McKay. Maddie McKay over the line. Takes the shot, and a glove catch made by Hosman, and we're going to get a face-off in the Wade Warriors zone. 11 minutes and 31 seconds to play in the opening period. Shots are 5-2 for the Warriors, but it's all even on the board, 1-1. Rowan Street for Manitoba wins the face-off, and it comes back to, the left point on a weak D-to-D pass is brought out to center by the Warriors, and they will play it over the line. And here's Schilling trying to close in, but is fended off. Puck goes behind the goal, and Street. Now it trickles loose in front. Warriors trying to gain possession, and it slides off to the circle. Street pokes it ahead, and now Manitoba back. And they have a 2-on-1 if they hurry. They close in. Nice pass. Here's a chance, a shot, and a save, and a rebound is steered wide of the goal. Good opportunity there. And Michaela Hunt with a good chance for Manitoba. Check that. That was Pepe, and now it's cleared up the near boards, and Street turns around and plays it back in, and they can't find it against the wall. And Adriana Pepe behind the goal against 2 blue shirts is finally muscled off. Now it comes back to the right corner, and it's picked up, and we have Manitoba trying to hold the zone on the far side. Donica Wilson along the half wall drops it to the left point. And now they'll play catch with it there in the right corner. Runs towards the front of the net. Players from both teams after it, and it's picked up there by McKay. And a shot comes around behind the net to the near side. And the Warriors will try the near side this time, and they do get it to center ice, but it's picked up there by Sobering. And Manitoba has found their feet nicely after giving up the first goal in the first half minute of the game. Now they come to center, and over the line comes Manitoba. O'Brien, who has their goal, then sweeps one wide of the near post and goes to chase it in the corner. Now along the half wall, fed to the right point. Sobering flattens and fires. It's deflected and comes through to the far wall. And now the Manitoba All-Stars circling with the puck. Trying to cycle out of the corner, but it's taken away. And here's Murtico playing to center ice for the Warriors. Over the line they come. And it's played down behind the goal by Shea. A centering pass is going to come right up the slot. And it's loose in front. Chance, a shot. Oh, and it got behind the goaltender as Murtico took the shot, and it glanced off Averill's skate and went wide. Now a centering pass is going to come off the wall up towards the blue line, and it's picked up there by Manitoba. They can't clear. Now a centering pass comes through to the right point. There's a shot that's blocked in front of the goal. As the shot taken there by Rosen, and now it's played back into the Warriors zone. A long pass is going to go too far, and that is our first icing call of the game. We've got 11 minutes and 16 seconds before we had a stoppage for icing, so good strong level of play throughout here, as you would expect in a championship game. 1-1 our score. Runs in front of the goal, played to the right point, and Parker trying to play it up the wall, and now it's flipped in the air and played down with a glove, and here come the Warriors back. And they start in. Here's Amanda Rosen in the circle. Centers it. Oh, a nice idea there. And Schilling couldn't tip it home. Now Schilling centers, has the puck, fires. Ooh, didn't miss by much there. Rebound, and Rosen scores, but the goal was off. and it is immediately waved off by the official. And we will stay 1-1. A sharp angle shot by Rosen. Unfortunately for her, made easier by the fact the net was facing a little bit more towards her than it ordinarily would. So we'll get a face-off to the right of the Manitoba goal, 8:18 left in the first. Now played out, and here comes Manitoba trying to catch up down the near wing. Pepe after looking to center it, and it's broken up and played behind the goal. Long pass up the middle, and now here they come with Shea. Pass over to the right side. Rosen cranks and fires. Pad saved by the goaltender Averill, and it comes off to the near wall. Now controlled by Manitoba and Street. Rowan Street comes over the line, tries to split the defense. Did, but let the puck dribble off her skate a little too far. Now here's a race for it in the Manitoba zone. It's going to be won by Collins. It's behind the goal to the far side for McKay. And now played on out to center. Pepe is ambushed from behind by Hasbargen, who takes the puck over for the Warriors. Then Street controls at neutral ice. Tipped ahead, and now Murtico back on the left. Here's Loveday tipping it ahead a little bit too hard. Now controlled there by Wilson, who banks it ahead. Danica Wilson is rubbed out against the boards, and it's controlled now by the Warriors. Pass across to the far side, and it's controlled there by Murtico. Into the zone, and now played behind. And it's controlled there by Hasbargen for the moment. Driven down to her knees, gets back up. Now players from both teams in, a 4-car pileup in the corner. Under 7 minutes to go, and the puck runs in front, steered behind the net to safety by Sobring. And now off to the far wall. Manitoba trying to get control. They do get it to center, and they have a 2-on-2, but they are changing lines, and Pepe will shoot it in. And that will allow the Warriors to gain control of the puck. On the near side, it's Murtico. And comes over the line. Rink wides one into the far side. After it there in the far corner is Parker playing it ahead, and that's going to be held in on the line by Nadeau. Centering pass is picked off, and Manitoba will play on out to center. Nadeau back for it for the Warriors as we are down to just over 6 minutes to play here in the opening period. And it's a 1-1 tie. Barris plays it ahead. Karsh now to center. And over the line they will come. Karsh tried to get the defense to drop in. Did. Shoots. Hit the outside of the net, which has come dislodged again. And we'll get a face-off in the Manitoba zone with 5:58 left in the opening period. It's been a good back-and-forth period. Warriors have outshot Manitoba 8-3, but it's a 1-1 tie on the scoreboard. Now played to the corner. And the Warriors will dig it out. A nice play there by Schilling to win control, but then couldn't get it past the right edge of the goal crease. Now Schilling again in the slot. Tries to thread a pass through, deflected on goal by Karsh. And a save made there by Averill. Runs to the circle, and it's banked towards the point, and it's going to be held in neatly there by Nadeau. Now they come in front again. A centering pass, a shot, and a great stop on Karsh by Averill. It was the same type of situation that led to their first goal. It was that ability to hold the zone by the Warriors, and they turned that into a quick 2-on-1 down low, and a terrific stop by Averill on Remy Karsh. 5:27 left in the first. Now down behind the goal for Collins. Play but not out. From the right point, here's a shot that goes off traffic and wide as it came in from Reagan Brown, and we'll get a face-off in the Manitoba zone with 5:15 left in the first period. 2022 North American Elite Female Showcase. Now cleared around to the far side, and it's picked up there by McKay for Manitoba, playing to center, carrying on his Street. Over the line with some speed, fires, goaltender ducking there, and it went over the top and goes into the netting out of play. May have been tipped on the way, but we'll see what the officials rule with exactly 5 minutes left in the opening period. And they're going to say that was deflected, so Manitoba gets possession. And puck loose in the circle. Brown trying to turn with it for the Warriors. It goes behind the net. Now runs up the boards on the far side, and Holbrook will play it back behind the net. Controlled there by Popova for the Warriors. Now to the right point and down by Collins. Now it's backhanded past Collins and all the way back. No icing indicated as the puck was tipped. Collins will go back for it in the right corner. Had to circle back, and the second forechecker was right in her tracks there. Puck comes towards the right point, picked up there by Hasbargen, and played back behind the Manitoba goal. Returned there by Collins to the far side, but getting there first is Hasbargen, who's been active in this first period for the Warriors. Played off to the far boards, and Manitoba plays to the line, and it's carried out to center, but possession regained, and oh, that was offside. Very close, tight, but offside, as Hasbargen was just unable to clear the zone before Shea re-entered. And we'll get a face-off at neutral ice with 4 minutes and 8 seconds to play in the first period. Now played back into the Warriors' end. And the Warriors gain control up the wall on the near side. One-touch pass out to center, Hasbargen. Now Murtico will play it in, and it rings the boards. And going after it on the far side is Michaela Hunt, and now it's cleared back behind the net. Wozniacki around on the near side. Play to the slot area, not out, and it's returned in front of the net. And Hasbargen unable to get a shot away. A centering pass loose to the right edge, and now Hasbargen gets a rough ride as she tries to come through the goal crease area, and we'll get a face-off with 3:32 to go in the opening session. It's a 1-1 tie with 3 minutes and 32 seconds to go in the opening period. Karsh lost the draw to Wozniacki, and it comes to the near corner for the Warriors. Looking to center, that's broken up at the right edge of the crease by Sobering. But the Warriors' forecheck is pretty good here, and they're unable to get out. Puck comes to the left point, flattens out, shot is deflected down. Popova took the original shot from the left point. Now it comes over to the right, and Loveday plays it down. And it'll go back behind the net. Picked up there by Schilling, trying to come out, and that's denied. And Manitoba will try to come up the wall here. They do get the puck out to center. Wozniacki has it there, and a pass to the left, but they were changing again, and that allows the Warriors to control at neutral ice. Change finish now, and they'll battle in the referee's crease right in front of the scorer's table. And now picked up and played to the Warriors line, but they are in control there and return it to center. But now Parker against the boards. Parker plays to the line. Now it's rink wide to center ice, and it's going to be controlled there by Tegan Walker. For Manitoba over the line, Walker with some speed working there against Brown. Goes in, centers it, and it's knocked back by Brown. And a nice defensive play there as Amanda Rosen tries to clear and can't. Now it's shot all the way down the ice by the Warriors. That will be icing with 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go in our first period. The shots are 10-4, favoring the Wade Warriors. Scored 31 seconds into the game from Hasbargen. And then Casey O'Brien equalized for Manitoba at the 7:12 mark, and that's where we stand. 2:09 left in this session. Played back behind the goal and banked off the wall on the Warriors' end, and Parker holds it in. Now a rolling puck is going to be played in front of the net there by Nadeau. Then has to retreat behind the cage and come up the near side. It's tipped out to center, and here's a race for it. And going after it is Shea. Won't get there first. A nice play by Walker to get back and head her off at the pass. Picked up by Paul over the Warriors' line. And that's going to be steered by Nadeau behind the goal. Rung around the boards to the far side. Held in there by Shea Warnick. And now it comes up the slot, and the Warriors are able to poke it out to center with 90 seconds to go in the opening period. Picked up now on the near side and carried over the line. Here comes Chornley, and that is broken up in the high slot. Parker trying to hold it in with players trapped. And now it's picked up by Barris. A pass to center ice with 1:17 left in the period. And Manitoba back. McKay back behind the goal. Comes out the right side, and it's a full head of steam for Maddie McKay over the line as we hit the 1 minute mark in a couple of seconds. McKay falls in the circle and was unable to keep her edge. Now behind the net, the Warriors gain control and try to reverse up the wall, and it's chopped on out to center. It'll come back into the Manitoba zone. Collins after it and has possession with 46 seconds to go in the period. Now falls, and puck comes loose, and it runs up the boards, and Street playing it in, got past one defender, and it comes right in on goal, and finally a stop made by Hosman, and we'll get a face-off in the Warriors zone with 33 seconds to play in the first period. Puck down, and Collins flattens and fires, missed the net wide to the near post side as we look at it. Now Manitoba puts it in the slot area. Here's a shot rising over the top of the goal by Pape, and now here's Collins flattening, and that shot goes off the defense. Karam's Rink wide, and now it's picked up by the Warriors, and they carry to center with 4 seconds to go in the period. Here's Hasbargen, and they're going to run out of time. And our score after the first period is Manitoba 1 and the Wade Warriors 1. Shots on goal 10-4 in the first period for the home team on the scoreboard, the Wade Warriors. So we'll take a break here. 1-1 our score. Back with more here on the Youth Hockey Hub. All right, back for the second period. It's going to be a long stretch for these young ladies here. They go 40 minutes of play without a resurface, which they would do after the second period. Lots of energy out there. Certainly more energy than I've got, I can tell you that. We're ready to go at the start of the second period. Shots on goal 10-4 in the first for the Warriors, who now will attack left to right in the second period. Teams attack towards their benches. And here we go. Played back into the Manitoba zone, Wilson. That outlet pass is tipped back deep by Nadeau, and now Wilson goes back. Now played down behind the Manitoba goal. Warriors get possession on the circle. Here's a shot, and it's loose in front, and a sharp angle shot, and a good idea there for Loveday. And now goes back behind the Warriors goal, and they feed the circle. Pass will come out to center, and Wilson controls for Manitoba. Plays it past Loveday along the wall, but now back to the neutral ice area, and finally picked up by Manitoba's Sobering. Back come the Warriors over the line. A shot by Schilling, and that one over the top. Nothing on frame yet here in the second period. First minute gone. And here comes Manitoba. Long pass to center ice, finds the skates of O'Brien. And now the Warriors will turn in the center circle and play it on in. Now it'll ring the boards out to the near side. And out to center where the Warriors will return it. Reagan Brown throws it ahead, and here comes Hunt in the circle. Hunt fires, didn't miss by much there. Comes to the near wall. And players from both teams in, 3 white, 1 blue. And now Hunt goes behind the net, centers, and it comes up the slot, picked off there by Wozniacki. And here comes Manitoba back. Down the far wing, they'll play it in, and chasing after it there. Behind the goal is Walker, now out to the near side. A centering pass is going to trickle all the way through. Olivia Parker fanned on a shot from the top of the left circle as the goalie looked at it. And now played down to the wall, and the Warriors will try to get out. Was back behind the net. And Warriors again will try to come up the wall. Shea banks it ahead. Here's a race for it. And Shea over the line. Closing. Toe drag shot and a save made by Averill. Nice play there. All the way down the ice by Nora Shea. And just a little toe drag to get the defender to commit, give her more space to shoot. And then Averill had the answer on a shot that hit her right in the logo. Now from the face-off, it's played over to the far side. And Barris plays it down into the corner. 2.5 minutes gone here in the second period. Now it comes out to center off Barris, who comes back for it. Now banks it back into the Manitoba zone. And it comes out to center. And loose to the circle. Now going to be picked up, but over-skated there by Hasbargen. Now played on into the zone and finally back out to neutral ice. Turning with it there is Walker. And Walker will play it into the Warriors' end. Get a better angle behind the net. Now they come around. And here's Murtico trying to play it out. And it does come to center ice. Here comes Schilling over the line for the Warriors. Schilling a step around Brooklyn Collins there. It comes to the left point, picked up by Popova. Now loose to the half wall on the far side, and the Warriors will gain possession there. They come to the circle, Schilling, and try to put a backhander in front. It winds up trickling behind the net. Going after it for the Warriors there is Hasbargen, and then lost possession. Banked off the wall on the near side. Manitoba clears to center, but it's turned right back in by Karsh. And now Karsh is forced back to neutral ice. Remy Karsh over the line, still in possession. Karsh to the circle, takes the shot, and a save made by Averill. And we'll get a face-off in the Manitoba zone. 3 minutes, 46 seconds gone in the second period. And a 1-1 tie, the U13 championship game here at the North American Female Elite Showcase 2022. We'll have a new game coming up at about 11 o'clock, and then I'll switch over to Rink 1. And now here come the Manitobans, a shot and a goal for Rowan Street. And it's 2-1. Broke in, and Street scores at 3:58 to make it 2-1 for the Manitoba All-Stars. That's to show you what persistence and patience will do. The Warriors have dominated this game territorially and on the shot board, but Manitoba's got 2 goals on 5 shots, and they lead it at 3:58. Now the Warriors come right back in from the face-off. We'll get the announcement on the goal here. Now here's a shot back as the Warriors come in, and Loveday put one on goal. Street scoring at the 3:58 mark, and that makes it 2-1 for Manitoba. 15:33 to play here in period number 2. Warriors win the faceoff. Here's a shot, and it's blocked. Came to the point, and Nadeau has it now at center ice. A little backhanded pass up the wall, picked up there by Schilling. And Schilling now is taken off the puck by Wozniacki. And Wilson to the corner. Plays it ahead, and here comes Manitoba, 2 against 2. Wozniacki will lug the puck down the near wing, takes a shot, and a glove catch made. Puck left in front by Hosman, trying to drop it for a defender, but wound up causing some trouble. But now the Warriors will come back down the far wing. Laid in over the line. Drop pass and a shot. Save. Rebound. They scored. Oh, I thought they had scored. Oh, wait till that puck goes over the line as Michaela Hunt took the shot and Schilling missed 24 square on the rebound. And we're going to get an icing call, and the puck will come all the way back for a face-off with 14:43. I was already, so was Schilling, in fact, when she took that shot. She had her arms in the air. Thought, well, we're going to score a goal here, and then it wound up going wide somehow. We'll get a face-off back in the Manitoba zone. 14:43 to go in the second period, and it's controlled from the draw by Parker. Banks it off the boards, and it's going to be a bouncing puck carried out to center by Brown, who relays it right back in. Now in control, Warnick, rink wide, and played to center ice. Here they come. Paul over the line, taken wide, and forced off the puck behind the net. Now Paul gets it back, leaves it there, and they're going to come off the wall, and a chance, a shot, and a save as Chornley had a chance there. But hugging the post, Osmond makes one save and then another to get a face-off with 14:07 left. Manitoba's done better on the shot board in the second period. They're still being outshot for the period as well, but they have the lead, and of course that's all that matters. Owen Street will take the face-off for Manitoba, wins the draw. Now they work it across to the right point. Here's a shot. Ooh, and that wound up going a crazy hop. The goaltender doesn't know where it is. Now it's centered up the slot area, and here's Holbrook firing. That goes off the traffic. Collins at the right point trying to hold it in. Now Street centers, and it comes all the way through to the near side boards. It's going to be picked up there by McKay. Lost it in the circle, and now the puck will be carried out to center ice, and here come the Warriors. Over the line with Shea. In the circle, Shea tries to throw it in front. It's tipped towards the net by Schilling and wide. Now Schilling centers from deep, and it rings the boards. Goes around behind a Barris along the half wall. And the Warriors trying to work something around the perimeter here. And now it's carried to center, and here's a 2-on-1. Street, Pepe on the right. Street closes, passes over, and a nice intervention there by Barris. And the Warriors come back. Barris over the line, takes the shot, and it's off the traffic and wide. Rebound picked up by the Warriors in the corner, and now played back to the side of the net, and it's on the wrong side of the attackers there, and Collins clears up the wall. Pepe trying to get to it, and it comes to center. Now, Warriors in control, 12:51 to go in the second period. It's a 2-1 game for Manitoba as it's played out to center ice. It's between skates, and now over the line they come, and they're going to get called for too many players on the ice here, will be the Warriors. And it's our first penalty of the game, and it will put Manitoba on the power play. Last player stepped over the boards into the offensive zone, and that's too many, so the penalty will be called at 7 minutes and 19 seconds. And Manitoba will get a power play, looking to expand a 2-1 lead. And now the Manitoba All-Stars have possession. O'Brien leaves it behind the goal. Now played over to the near point. Wilson back up on the high slot area there for Sobering. And they'll go back behind the goal. Manitoba trying to work the perimeter here. O'Brien drops it to Wilson. Spins at the blue line, now works to the right. Feeds it over to Sobering. Flattens and fires as they score! And the shot may have been deflected, but Hosman unhappy with the result there, and it's a 3-1 lead for Manitoba as they score on the power play. Time of that goal is going to be 8:06. It is a power play goal. And Manitoba has a 2-goal lead. Wait to see who it's officially assigned to. O'Brien and Rubeniuk. And now a centering pass finds the glove of Danica Averill in the Manitoba goal. Ava Rubeniuk with the assist on that goal, and Manitoba now leads it 3-1. Now from the draw, the Warriors play behind the goal, and out comes Manitoba. To center ice, they'll play it on into the zone, Paul. And it's picked up on the wall there, Chornley looking to center it. That's broken up in the circle. Nadeout has it, and it comes back out to center. Parker. And controlled there by Tegan Walker, back to Parker. Played ahead, and now shot into the Manitoba zone. No icing. No, they do call icing. They should have, and it is called with 10:47 left in the second period, and a 3-1 lead for Manitoba as they cash in on the power play. Warriors called for too many on the ice. And we'll get a draw now to the left of the Warriors' goal. Up in the halfway point of this game. Picked up now by Manitoba's Parker. Plays it down. No, play for it along the half wall. That area is screened off from me by fans. So we'll have to take my best guess there as the puck finally frozen. We're going to get a face-off to the right of Hosman. From the draw, played out to center, and here's Loveday, stripped of possession, but carrying on. Well, they can't come in as Shea was in too early, comes loose, and now back to the Warriors line. They pass one to center ice, and now falling. They tried to pick up the puck there. It was Nadeout, and now here comes Manitoba in over the line. Sobring to the wall, drops it back. Now it's loose in front on a relay shot, and a good stop there by Hosman as now players starting to get shoved around a bit there. Maddie McKay had the opportunity in front of the goal. And now it comes out to center. Controlled there by Holbrook. Pass winds up in the skates of Hasbargen. Carrying on and shooting it in is Reagan Brown. Back behind the goal, and after it there is Collins. Pass out to center ice, and Warriors trying to control it. Hunt can't get control, and Manitoba will carry in. A drop to Holbrook. There's a shot deflected down in front. Oh, and a follow-up close angle shot, and a good save by Hosman there as the team needed the goaltender there, and boy, sure she was, and over the line. A drop pass, a shot, and a save made. Puck lying loose in front, the initial chance for Michaela Hunt. And now it comes back out to center, controlled there by Barris. And back come the Warriors, a shot, and that flashes wide from Murtico. Now the Warriors still pressuring. Murtico lets the puck go by her, and it's picked up now, and here comes Wozniacki on her own down the wing, and is poked away. The play is broken up there as we get a intercepted pass in the high slot area that comes out to center. O'Brien on the turn for Manitoba. Now banks it off the boards to Wozniacki. Comes over the Warriors line and then had it swept away at the last moment. We're down to 8:15 to go in the second period. A 3-1 lead for Manitoba All-Stars. Centering pass broken up and sent back to the wall by Nadeout. Now comes to the left point. Wilson throws it in the slot area, and no shot there for Charnley, who couldn't get her stick untied. Now out to center ice, and here come the Warriors back. It's tipped on into the zone by Hunt, and they'll chase after it. 1 against 4 behind the goal while they finish their change. And now the Warriors control. Schilling centers it. Ooh, a nice idea there. It comes up the slot. Now a pass to the left D, and now a centering pass is tipped away as Popova tried to put it in front. And here comes Manitoba. Chornley over the line. Chornley lost possession, regains it. Then a nice idea to throw across the slot there. And Paul unable to tip it in. Now the Warriors will gain control, and Shea at center ice lets their teammate Schilling come through. Now it's a 2-on-1, and a chance and a shot, a save, a rebound, they score! And a penalty will come after the goal as Nora Shea knocks in the rebound from Schilling's shot. It's 3-2. Time of that goal is 12:46. And it's now 3-2, and they are going to go on a power play after this, I believe. As the check was made after the shot was taken. So discussing whether this is going to be a power play or not. And it seems the answer is no. So they are... So it's 3-2 with 7:14 to go. And now they are going to have them put a player in the box. So the explanation now to the coaches as to what happened. And it is going to be Sobering going into the penalty box. At 12:46, and just like that, it's a power play for the Warriors. Now the Warriors go in deep, centering pass, loose at the left edge. Cross check. It was after the shot, so the puck had already gone in the net. Now a relay in front, puck loose, and it comes onto the goaltender, and it's swept away as Remy Karsh trying to pivot in front with the puck. 1:16 left in the power play, 6:28 to go in the second period. And a pass to center. Squirts off the end of the stick of Schilling, who chases after it. Now loose, and it's going to be played right to the line and held in there by Popova into the circle. Centers, backhanded shot, and it goes wide as Schilling, momentum was carrying away from the goal, and now Schilling has the puck low on the goal line. Centers behind, actually goes behind the cage. Now another centering pass, this one in front of the net, and it is then cleared the length of the ice. 38 seconds to kill, and now here come the Warriors over the line, and stopping at the blue line there, Karsh. Now Hasbargen has to wait. And now played in the corner. Wade lucky they didn't get called again for too many players. They had 6 skaters out there for a moment, and now comes to the near side. And knocked in against the wall is Hasbargen, and then Manitoba All-Stars clear. That should just about do it for the power play. Down to 5 seconds remaining in the penalty. Now flipped out to center ice. Manitoba at full strength, and here comes Hasbargen over the line for the Warriors. Hasbargen poke checked away from her by Collins in the corner, and now cleared, and it gets past the defender on that side, Karsh, and comes all the way back into the zone, and it hits a snow spot on the ice there, so no further progress possible as the puck stopped just about dead. Now controlled by the Warriors as they come to the near side, trying to kick it ahead is Murtico. And now it's going to be played back down deep. Murtico chasing after it in the circle is shouldered off, comes to the crease area, and all the way through before Shea can get to it. Now in the right corner, Collins clears around behind for Manitoba with 4:33 to go in the second period. Manitoba leading 3-2 here in the U13 finals. Good game so far, and now played on in by the Warriors' Reagan Brown. And it's off the end wall. Collins controls there. Now they'll play it behind the net, and Manitoba will gain possession and clear, but not out. Here's a shot. Was off the traffic. Rebound in front as the puck came to Popova. And she has it again at the left point. Popova plays it down the half wall. And a centering pass. Rosen bowled over as she tried to center. And now here comes Manitoba back through center. Collins is headed off. Carrying on for them is Warnick. Over the line, Warnick centers. Nice pass. Broken up there alertly by Popova. Now comes to the blue line, and they're going to pick it up again. Here comes Paul feeding the circle. And unable to shoot was Chornley there. Here come the Warriors. 3:40 to go in the second period. And this is Shea leaving a drop pass. Closing in. Rosen shooting. Save made. And the Warriors with a good line rush there. Get the puck on a drop pass to Rosen about 35 feet out in the slot. And Averill was able to make that save. We'll get a face-off now in the Manitoba zone to the right. 3:32 to go. Now in the corner. It's picked up there by Sobering and trying to clear out. Left point shot right on. Rebound loose. Oh, a good chance there as they got the puck over to Barris, and they score from the wing boards. Shea, and it is 3-3. .16:42 is the time of the goal, and we are back to blank paper here. 3-3 with 3:18 left. We're saying Karsh touched that puck before it entered the net, so Shea will get an assist instead of the goal. So Karsh scoring at 16:42 to tie the game at 3. 3 minutes and 3 seconds to play in the second period. Shots on goal are 22-10 for the Warriors. Now played back behind the goal. Karsh after it, the most recent goal scorer. Karsh still has it. Banks to the right point, and a chance here. Brown, and can't hold the zone. Plays it in with players trapped, and Manitoba clears anyway. Wilson down the wing, and that's poked away. It comes loose at center ice, and we got a whistle. We got a hand pass called here, and that will result in a face-off at neutral ice with 2 minutes and 44 seconds to go in the second period. Now out to center, and it's picked up. Played Rink wide by Sobering, and Manitoba will break into the zone. Loose there in the left corner. Loveday playing it ahead for the Warriors, and it's banked towards the wall. They can't get out. Now poked to the high slot area, and then played down by Rebniuk, and a shot and a save made. And now everybody getting in on the goaltender. Now everybody's starting to wrestle around here. So, a punch thrown there, and that is not good as O'Brien was tangled up with a defender. Which was Reagan Brown, and we're going to get penalties here. And the time of this penalty is 17 minutes and 39 seconds. They're going to go both ways. Reagan Brown for the Warriors. O'Brien for Manitoba. They'll be offsetting roughing penalties, so it will not affect strength on the ice. It'll be 5-on-5, coincidental minors. 2:21 to go in the second period. Now played back behind the net and chipped off the wall. And here comes Murtico to center. Now Schilling over the line. Schilling coming off the wall, works in, shoots, save made, and the net's come off. Averill made the first save. Roughing penalties against Brown and O'Brien, and we'll get a face-off in the Manitoba zone to the right of goaltender Danica Averill. Oh, excuse me, they put in double minors. Roughing and slashing for both players. And now the Warriors behind the net, looking to center, comes to the circle, and a shot by Murtico is tipped over the top. With 1:52 to go, the Warriors remain in control. Here's a shot that rings around. Murtico on the boards, plays it behind the net, and now cleared up the wall, and it's picked up there by Paul for Manitoba. Pass to the left wing, and over the line they come. Parker to the near board, centers it, and it comes all the way through to the far side boards, and Manitoba able to keep charge of the puck. Runs up the slot, and now controlled and played out to center by Schilling. As we're down to 1:20 to go in the period, it comes back into the Manitoba zone, and a stick stop by Averill as they're changing, and now here comes Manitoba over the line, and this is Tegan Walker playing it behind the goal, and the Warriors will gain control there. A pass up the wall, tipped by Hunt, not out. And now cleared around on the near side as we're in the last minute of play in the second period. Good game here, 3-3, and now Shea fell as she was going after a loose puck, and the puck shot in by Manitoba, and it's going to be returned right back out to center ice. Now a bump thrown there by Parker, and here's the puck back into the Manitoba zone with 40 seconds to go in the period. And up the near side they come. Street feeds it over to the right. And over the line is Pepe, and that is a rising shot. Glove catch by Hosman, and we'll get a face-off with 26 seconds to go in the period. To the left of the Wade Warriors goal. Second game here will be an all West Canada affair. Saskatchewan against British Columbia, West Canadians. Now puck down, and here's a shot, and it goes wide of the goal. Banked off the wall, and now all the way back into the Manitoba zone. It won't go far enough for icing. 12 seconds to go in the period, and ringing the net is Collins with it. Playing it ahead, Street, and a pass ahead. Here's McKay breaking in, 3-2-1. McKay scores with 1 second to go in the period. And Manitoba will take a lead to the dressing room on a breakaway goal by Maddie McKay. Technically 19:58 because there's 1.1 seconds left to go, but that matters not to Manitoba certainly. They get the breakaway goal. They'll have just enough time to drop the puck. And they would about do it. They drop it, and the second period is over. And we played the second period, and our score after two is Manitoba 4 and the Wade Warriors 3. So they'll take a break here, resurface the ice, and come back with our third period. Shots in the period favored Wade by a margin of 12-7 for the game. It's 22-11. But on the scoreboard, Manitoba leads the Wade Warriors 4-3 after two, and that's where we stand here on the Youth Hockey Hub. Last 20 minutes on the board here from Super Rink number 5 at the Schwann Super Rink Complex, the largest ice skating complex on the planet. But you learn from reading websites. 8 rinks here. The Herb Brooks Performance Center is here. The National Sports Center is here. It's very impressive. Ready to get the third period underway. Manitoba All-Stars will work left to right, as we call it for you. They lead the Wade Warriors 4-3. Breakaway goal with 1 second to go in the period, scored by Maddie McKay, is the difference. And we are underway here in the third period. And the Warriors will break in. Here's a shot that goes off the traffic and wide from Remy Karsh off to the boards. And now down into the left corner where Wilson will come out with it for Manitoba. Jeff Pappas my name, and I'll have the call of this game and the next one here on sheet 5 today, which is a Western Canada affair. And now cleared off the boards, and it's Schilling picking it up there, and Schilling goes down, and we're going to get a penalty called. It's going to be a trip here, and that will put Wade on the power play. Tripping penalty coming at 37 seconds. And heading to the penalty box is Eva Rubenuk, excuse me. Second power play for the Warriors, and they need a goal here. As they come in front, the puck rolls to the slot. Rubenuk for tripping, and now here comes Shea over the line. Shea to the circle, fires, and it goes off the traffic as Tegan Walker. Now they come right off the end wall, a backhanded shot, and a save made by Averill. And a good stop there. Averill held the post, but they allowed the Warriors to come right off the end wall and come in front. 24 seconds gone in the power play. And the face-off coming up. Karsh is on for it. It's in the circle and now cleared back to the right corner. And Collins tries to clear it up and can't. Now loose to the wall, and it is going to be carried ahead. Here's Street down the wing. Street 1 against 2, dispossessed, and the puck is going to be picked up there by the Warriors, and a pass is kicked on in by Shea, but not far enough. Now loose at neutral ice and banked back into the Wade zone as we're down to just over a minute remaining in the penalty. And now it's shot all the way down the ice by the Warriors. It's going to be an icing call, so they'll go back for a face-off with 1 minute and 1 second to go in the power play and 18:23 to go in the third period of a 4-3 game. See British Columbia and Saskatchewan, the Western Canada teams playing in the next game, which is the U13 finals. Now played all the way back. And Warriors trying to get their power play on track here. 40 seconds to go in it. And here they come. Pass is broken up at neutral ice, but that'll carry on. And a backhanded pass to the right, one touch for Lovejoy over the line. And now it's picked back up and played in offside. So 25 seconds to go. It's going to be cleared all the way down the ice. Good penalty kill for Manitoba here. And with 18 seconds remaining in the power play, Warriors will start back. And they're going to ice the puck again. And with 8 seconds to go in the penalty, the Warriors have 2 icings and no shots on this power play. So it's a very good effort by the Manitoba penalty killers. Draw coming up now to the left of Emily Hosman. Warriors get possession. and they play it ahead, so they'll start a rush as the power play comes to an end. And now coming in is Schilling, and his second best there as the puck comes around to the wall, and now cleared, and it's going to get past the defender on that side, Barris. And that will not be icing. They ruled she could have played that puck. Barris gets her stick tied up behind the goal. Now picked up along the wall, and now here comes Murtico playing it ahead. Tipped into the zone. A bouncing puck is going to come towards the goal, and it'll go right on to the goaltender, Averill, who will get a stoppage. We played 3 minutes and 5 seconds of the third period. Shots are 23-11 for Wade, but they trail 4-3 on the board. Manitoba with 4 goals on 11 shots in this game. Now behind the goal, it's fed up the wall on the right side, and Nadeau tries to hold it in. It comes to the circle. Here's a shot. Oh, they set it up nicely at the back post as Shea came in for the shot, and it eventually wound up on the stick of Karsh at the edge. The net had come off. Now from the draw, it's controlled by Collins. Played up the wall, and here comes Manitoba. Pass to the left is too far, and there will not be icing charge there. It comes to the circle. Now tipped ahead, and here come the Warriors down the near wing. And that's Hasbargen leaving a drop pass. Karsh working against the grain, stripped from behind, and Paul will play it back for Manitoba. Paul comes over the line, cuts to the slot, and then lost it on a sweep check there. So it'll be Warriors clearing around on the wall, and Shea gets the angle and comes off the boards, banks it ahead too far, and that will be icing on the Warriors with 3 minutes and 59 seconds gone in the third period. We play 20-minute periods in this event, in the showcase, so they're getting plenty of ice time. And a face-off coming up to the right of the Warriors' goal. And Team Manitoba wins possession. Here's a shot that's off the traffic. Now another shot lifted over the top of the cage by McKay, who is the hero of the moment for this Manitoba team, having the go-ahead goal. It's back behind the Warriors' net, and a run off to the corner. And finally to the slot, where it's picked off by Murtico and played out to center. Now Street had the puck between her skates, couldn't find it. Now it's loose at the red line, and Hunt goes down, going after the puck, and Street picks it up for Manitoba over the line. Street shoots, and a save made by Hausman, and we'll get a face-off again in the Wade zone with 15:20 to play. Draw coming up to the left of the goal. And it's in skates from the face-off. Now finally poked to the left side of the goal, and the Warriors will gain control. Nadeau clears, but not out. But now they overskate, finally do poke it out to center. And Parker, and now played Rebenik, and it's now loose in the circle. Rebenik picks it up for Manitoba and starts down the wing and takes a shot that's deflected over the top of the goal. Manitoba still controlling, doing better territorially in this third period, which is good for them, of course, with the lead. And now picked up by Wade and played out to center ice through Barris. Now back into the zone. Barris, rink wide's near side. Here's Murtico. Over the line. Good step move. Murtico closing and then goes down, takes a shot, and it trickles wide. And Gabriella Murtico with a nice piece of skill there to get around the defender and get in for a shot. Now from the right point, they miss wide of the net. And it comes around to the near side boards. And here comes Manitoba. O'Brien feeding rink wide to the far side. And Rebenik will play it into the zone. And it runs back out to neutral ice and brought back in offside. So we'll get a face-off with 14:09 to go in the third period. And a 4-3 game. It has been tight throughout. Neither team is led by more than two. And Manitoba had a 3-1 lead, only to see Warriors reel them back in. Now they come off the wall, and a centering pass does not get through. As Schilling looking for a target. Now comes up the slot, and there's a top shot from the point by Loveday. And now it's cleared around behind the Manitoba goal. Collins after it. On the back end, tries to flip up the wall for Paul. And it's played out, and they do get it to center, and it's a 2-on-1 with back pressure. Over the line they come. Chornley shooting, and a save made. It goes back behind the net, and the centering pass steered away by Reagan Brown to the wall. 13 and a half minutes to play, and the Manitoba All-Stars come off the wall. Here's a chance, and a shot goes wide from Paul. Karam will come to the far boards, and they'll flip it between the defenders and come all the way down the ice. That'll be an icing call against the Wade Warriors with 13:16 left. We'll go back and do it all again to the right of Emily Hosman in goal for the Wade Warriors. Now play in the right corner of the Warriors zone. There's a probe. Trying to get out of the zone. Murtico can't, and Street will carry back in for Manitoba. Good pass into the middle. McKay taking a shot, and that goes wide. McKay, after her own rebound, lost out, and Hasbargen in the circle. Plays it to neutral ice. Players from both teams swat away at it there. And Street finally lost possession, and here come the Warriors. Rosen over the line of the player breaking. Rosen scores! Oh, no! No. Rosen, that shot came right straight back off the crossbar, and I thought it went underneath, and so did she. But the end result is a solid goalpost and a face-off to the right of the Manitoba goal. Boy, that was a well-placed shot, but just about an inch too high. And now back behind the goal. It's controlled by Manitoba. They try to feed McKay on the left wing, and McKay does poke to center. Now played back in, and it's going to be controlled again by Team Manitoba. 12 and a half minutes to go on a good hockey game here, a 4-3 in the U13 final. Now it's banked off the wall and out to center, and played back in finally by the Warriors' Amanda Rosen. Around on the near side. It's picked up. Pepe along the boards there for Manitoba. Now they will regain control in the right corner. Just trying to find a way to cycle it and get out of the zone. Now Pepe in the circle picks it off, and they will do exactly that. Comes out to center. Here's McKay on the left. McKay turns the defender, Brown. McKay shooting, and a glove save by Hosman, and we'll get a face-off again in the Wade zone. 11:57 to play here in the third period. Puck down, and the Warriors try to clear out and are unable to gain possession. O'Brien on the corner banks it off the boards to the left point. Picked up there by Walker. Shot, save Hosman. Puck off to the far boards, and now it's cleared to the circle, and the Warriors will break out at center ice. Schilling, rink-wide pass, and closing in. Karsh will chase after it, but Walker gets there first. Spins in the corner. Now the puck is given up. Loose in front, and goaltender down. A couple of swipes at it, and it winds up cleared behind the net. Manitoba dodging a bullet there as the puck is cleared back behind the goal. And it's picked up there by Shea. Spins, centers, loose in the circle, and Manitoba will clear. They do get the puck out to center ice, and over the line it's Rubenik, and lost it in the referee's skates on that side. And now it's picked up there by Shea and banked to center ice. A race for it there, but with tiring legs, it won't be much of one. With 11 minutes to play, now it's rink-wided back into the Warriors zone, back to the left, and Popova will go back for it, and they wave off icing. Cleared around on the boards to the far side for Chornley. Along the half wall, Chornley goes back behind the net, now comes around on the near side, plays it up the slot. Collins thought about it, now spins back and feeds the near circle. Rink-wide pass, good pass there. Here's a chance and a shot that winds up going wide of the goal from O'Brien. Now cleared back behind the goal, and the Warriors will clear up the middle, and then it will come all the way down the ice, and that'll be another icing call with 10 minutes and 23 seconds to play as we're near the halfway mark of the third period in this game. And it is a 4-3 contest for the Manitoba All-Stars trying to win the U13 event here, and they have Been locked up pretty good here by the Wade Warriors. It's been a fun game back and forth. Now at the point, here's a shot right on and a save made off of Sobering by Emily Hosman. Another face-off coming up. Shots on goal are 25-15. They were 22-11 after 2 periods of this game. And now played around behind the net on the near side. And Manitoba trying to feed the point there for Sobering. Couldn't get it to her. Now we got a penalty coming here, and that is going to put Wade on the defensive. Here's Monica Barris is going to go for a body check on Rowan Street in the near corner. So now another power play for Manitoba. They are 1 for 1 so far. .9:55 is the time of the penalty on Barris for body checking, and a power play for Manitoba. A shot by McKay and a save by Hosman right off the face-off. So could sense the tide sort of turning a little bit here in the third period, territorially anyways. Manitoba has forced more icings out of Wade, and they have had better possession, better quality of possession. And now it comes to the right point. Sobering there. Now plays it over to the left. Hustling after it is Wilson, and it comes to the far boards for McKay. A centering pass, backhanded relay shot by Street goes through. And now cleared. Sobering holding it in at the right point and playing it down to the circle where it's going to be cleared around on the wall. And Wilson is hustling over to hold it in there. Feeds the far boards. And McKay is tied up there. The puck comes through. Here's Street working to the slot, shooting. And a save made by Hosman. Off to the near boards. The power play continuing to buzz here. 1:20 to go. Behind the net. This is Street coming out the near side, looking, centering, and McKay had a puck bounce on her at the left edge and comes back, feeds Street, and that is stripped away in the left corner by Popova and picks an opening and clears it. And unfortunately for her, she put it into her bench. And that's going to be a stoppage and a face-off in the Warriors zone. 1:05 in the power play, 9:10 to play in the third period here of a 4-3 contest. Now from the draw, Rabenik feeds it, and it comes up the slot. Parker, and a shot goes behind the net. Now O'Brien after it there for Manitoba. O'Brien spinning there, trying to get around Nate out. And now Manitoba feeds it to Parker in the high slot. Open side, plays down to the corner. He picked up there by Loveday and around behind the goal with 44 seconds in the power play. And it's picked up but not cleared by the Warriors. They finally battle to the puck, play to the line, and it's held in right there. And cleared on the line down behind the net. We have 29 seconds in the power play, and Warriors just trying to get the zone cleared. They played defense almost this entire power play in their own zone. And now the puck is dug out. Here's a chance, a backhanded shot right on, save, rebound, and it's underneath the pile of players to the right of Hosman. O'Brien with a couple of good chances there with 10 seconds in the power play, and now it's cleared. And that will allow a change here for Wade, and the power play is over. Teams are back to even strength with 8 minutes to play. And over the line, Wozniacki is ridden off as Schilling goes behind the goal for the Warriors. Now feeds up the wall for Murtico, and here's a race for it. And it's going to be won by Manitoba as Walker will take it behind the goal. Clears up the boards on the left, and now Manitoba playing to center. Here's Paul over the line. Paul lost possession in the high slot. Turning with it now is Shea. It's a 3-on-2. Shea over the line. Shea leaves a drop pass, a shot, and a goalpost hit there with some authority by Schilling. A centering pass comes through and loose in the circle now. Cleared down to Chornley, and they'll go back behind the net, and Manitoba clears to the point but not out, and now played around on the wall. Holbrook spinning, but that pass is picked off. They try to come off the wall, and now Manitoba breaks out. It's 2 against 2, and this is Chornley over the line. Defense now catching up. And a nice play there by Reagan Brown to dispossess. That outlet pass hit the linesman and couldn't get out. Now a shot goes around behind the net, and it's cleared to the near side boards. Shea going after it. Now lets her teammate take over. Pass for Shea is Picked up at center by Street and then tried to bring it back in, but would have had players offside. So Street lost possession, and it's controlled now by the Warriors. Over the line they come. Popova into the near circle, leaving a drop pass to the left point. A pass across, hits an open wing. And with 6.5 minutes to go, they're going to have to get back on side before they get back in. Now loose in the center circle. Shea can't reach it. And McKay carries for Manitoba, trying to split the defense. Does, going right in. Fires and just missed the top corner. Long carom comes all the way back to neutralize. Street controls for Manitoba. Now Street plays it ahead, puts it on Pepe's stick. Didn't know she had it. Over the line, fires a shot, and it goes wide of the near post. McKay scores on the rebound, and it's 5-3. At 13:51. Ever alert. McKay off the inboard, grabbed the rebound and tucked it home to make it 5-3 at 13 minutes and 51 seconds. It's 5-3.
Assisted by number 99, Adriana and number 16,
Pepe and Street getting assists on the goal. 2-goal advantage now for Manitoba with 5:45 to play. And let's see what the Warriors have to say about it as they come over the line. And a drop pass picked up. Hunt trying to feed the right point. Now it goes down around behind the net. Hasbargen after it there. And Hasbargen wins possession, comes off the wall, backhanded shot. It comes loose, rebound at the right edge, and Hunt is denied. In close, that plays back into the Warrior zone. And Reagan Brown back. Well, they've had a couple of great chances in this third period, have the Warriors. They had a crossbar with one, and then that attempt there denied by the defense. And with just over 5 minutes to go, it's in the right corner of the Wade zone now. And we're coming up on 5 minutes to play. Now the puck played up the wall, and it comes out to center. Here's a scrap for it there. And the Warriors gain control at center ice. 4:52 to go. They overskate. And now cleared to the near side, and it's going to be a step slow. Picked up there and brought ahead by Parker. Over the line, Parker in the circle. Centers it. Oh, tip just wide. Great opportunity there. And Paul will just put it wide of the post. Now the puck over to the far side boards, and it's going to be picked up and played out to center by the Warriors. Now loose at center and played right back into the zone, and Wade will play the puck, and they won't ice that one there as it was kicked at and struck by Walker with 4:17 to go, so they'll have to come out with it. And now comes to the near boards, runs to the circle, and as she fell, Murtico plays it back down deep. Now to the left point, it's held in, and here's Barris shooting right on, and a save by Averill. And a face-off coming up in the Manitoba zone with 4:05 to go. They lead at 5-3. And it's been a very, very good game here in our U13 finals. And we're going to get the timeout taken here by Wade with 4:05 to go. We'll take a quick break here. 5-3 Manitoba. 4:05 left. The U13 Finals, 2022 NAFE Showcase event, and the face-off coming to the right of Danica Averill, who has made 25 saves on 28 shots. Her team leads 5-3. As we get to the late part of the third period, face-off won and played ahead. Pepe has it in his skates, now will carry over the line and finally is dispossessed. It's loose at the point, picked up there by Street. And they'll kick at it along the wall. Now it's picked out, and here's a chance. Pepe put it in front, and it's broken up. Here come the Warriors back. Shea playing it ahead, and over the line they come. Karsh. And Karsh is headed off there by Brooklyn Collins, number 91, and now behind the goal, cleared around, and Holbrook has it for Manitoba with 3.5 minutes left. And a pass is going to be kicked ahead by Street. It's going to go the length, and that's the first icing call of the game against Manitoba. And it went 56 minutes before they got one. They'll face off all the way back in the Manitoba zone to the left of Averill. And the net is empty for Wade. They need 2 goals, and the net is empty with 3:20 to play. Now cleared around, and Wilson is back behind the net, lost possession. And it's diagonal pass up the slot. A drive is blocked at the defense, and the rebound picked up by Hunt. Now fed across and unable to see the net. Popova clears to the opposite corner. Now Wilson. Puck runs up the wall and comes out to center, and here comes Manitoba with an empty net. Ahead of them and 2:56 to go. It winds up behind the goal, and Popova clears around on the near side for the Warriors, and now they try to come up the middle, and a nice play there by Sobering to break up the attack, and Wilson has it along the far boards, but now the Warriors take the puck off the wall and try to come in. They go to the circle, and looking to center it in front is Karst waiting, and they can't get it to her. 2.5 minutes to go. A centering pass is picked off, and a shot from her own side of center ice will go wide, and an icing call there as Rubenuk flipped the puck down the ice and barely missed the left post. 2:18 to go, and it's 5-3. Puck down. And the draw. There's a shot, and Shea unable to get one through on the right side. Nadeau back for, Shea, a shot and a save made by Averill. The puck then cleared back out to center ice with 2 minutes to play. Barris feeds it over to the right. Now they're going to have to go back. Barris on a D-to-D pass will try the near side, and it's controlled at center ice. Played across by Karsh, and over the line they come. Here's a shot and a save made by Averill, and we'll get a face-off with 1:50 to go. Wade has used its timeout. But has 6 skaters on the ice. Clean face-off win. Shot from the face-off is blocked. Comes to the circle. Pepe after it. And it runs into the slot area. Scramble for it. Comes to the right side of the goal. They score! Murtico. And it is 5-4, but the officials are talking about it. It looks like it is going to be a goal. And we'll see. Are they taking it off the board? No goal. And so we'll go back to 5-3 with 1:42 to go. Forget what I said. And the draw comes to the right edge, and it's carried behind the goal by Holbrook. Cleared up the wall, and now Manitoba will play to center ice. It's stolen back, and it's picked up there by Shea. Rink-wide pass in on the right with 1.5 to go. And back behind the goal, Holbrook gains possession. Clears up the wall for Pepe, trying to get ahead. And it's loose along the wall, cleared all the way down the ice, and that will be an icing call against Manitoba with 1:16 to go, but the goal disallowed. And my assumption would be, though, as there would have been some sort of announcement that it never crossed the line. face off to the right of the Manitoba goal with 1:16 left. And the face-off is won by Manitoba, played around on the boards and not out, loose in the circle. Finally, it's picked up and played down by Collins behind the goal. Runs into a Warriors player, comes into the slot area, and here is Shea dropping a pass, and it's going to come back into our own zone as we get into the last minute of play here. And it's cleared now to Shea at center, pokes it ahead, and carrying on. It's going to be shot on into the zone by Nadeau. Comes around with 45 seconds to go. Wilson in the left corner for Manitoba plays it up the wall, and it's going to come back into the Wade zone, not far enough for icing. And now a rink-wide pass to the near side is controlled. Hasbargen will come up with 30 seconds to go, and then lost out at the blue line. Now cleared to center ice and over the, well, Brown tried to play it in, I should say, a little early over the line. Now played at neutral ice with 18 seconds to go. And now played back into the zone, and after it is Sobering. Turns and banks it to center ice, picked up by Loveday with 10 seconds to go, and now shot back into the zone. And Manitoba is going to win this game. They allow a goal in the opening half minute and then come back and win it 5-3. 2 goals in the game for Maddie McKay, and despite being outshot 30-17 for the game, they were outshot in each period. 10-4, 12-7, and 8-6. They win the game by a score of 5-3. Manitoba, the champions here in the U13, and we'll watch the awards ceremony take place.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about one more round of applause for the Wade Warriors and the Manitoba All-Stars here in the U13 level. Great weekend for both teams at the North American Female Elite Showcase. We'll ask both teams to line up on their blue lines. We will present the top forward, defenseman, and goaltender in the tournament, as well as the championship medals and banners. Now let's meet our top forward of the tournament from the Wade Warriors, number 27, Bria Schilling. The top forward, defenseman, and goaltender will receive a tree hut watch commemorative watch emblazoned with a Female Elite Showcase wooden case. Now our top defenseman of the tournament from the Manitoba All-Stars, number 96, Annika Silver. And the top goaltender from the Manitoba All-Stars, number 48, Danica. Congratulations to Bria, Annika, and Danica on a great weekend here in Lane. We would now like to invite up the Wade Warriors East to receive their silver medals as runner-ups at the U13 level here at the 2022 North American Female Elite Showcase. Congratulations to the Wade Warriors on a great weekend. Come on up, girls, and get your medals. And now to receive their championship medals as well as their 2009 Division Championship banner, please welcome the